The 2023 Mingus girls basketball coverage is brought to you by Fiscore Heating and Cooling. With over 20 years of experience you can rely on, Fiscore Heating and Cooling is there for you. Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros, the best nationwide warranty around, with over 50,000 locations nationwide to serve you. Yavapai College, you can, we can, together. Northern Arizona Healthcare, Orthopedic and Spine Institutes. The 2023 Mingus Girls Basketball Booster Club sponsors include the Cottonwood Firefighters Association, Black Hills Auto Body, Verde Valley Christian Church, Taylor Waste, and Journey Church. And now to the Mingus Girls Basketball Court with your play-by-play host, Jackie Bessler.
And welcome one and all, Jackie Bessler here at Mingus Union High School, getting ready for the Bradshaw Bears and the Mingus Marauders. Right now, we have got the JV game going on. It is 18-10 as we speak in the fourth quarter, about 6.5 minutes left to go. Lots has happened since the last time we talked from Mingus Union High School. The Marauders went on a 3-game travel, and well, the road trip didn't work out very well for the Mingus Marauders. They ended up 1-2 on the road trip. They are now 16-4 overall, 10-3 in the AIA games that count. They're still beating teams by an average score of 57-34. However, the last couple of games here, they lost at Flagstaff. That was our last broadcast game. That was 70-38. Then they went to Mojave on the 10th of January, where they won 54-25. This week has been a tough week for the Marauders. A game at Prescott against the Badgers, a 3-point loss by a score of 54-51. And apparently Mingus had the ball back at the end of the game with 2 or 3 seconds left, and just unable to go the full length of the court and get a shot off to have an attempt to actually win that one. Then they go on to Coconino on the 17th a couple of nights ago, and they lose 47-40. That's bad. However, at halftime, they were down by more than 20. In fact, mid-20s, maybe as much as 24. Came back in the second half. Savannah Tobias fouled out of that one, which was not helpful for the Mingus Marauders. And nonetheless, Mingus comes back, but a little too late, and unable to pick up the victory at Coconino. It ends up a loss by 7, 40-47. Mingus now ends up in the Grand Canyon region with a region score of 4-3, and they are now number 2 in the Grand Canyon region. So the Mingus Marauders trying to get back on the winning track here tonight against the Bradshaw Bears. The Bradshaw Bears returned 5 players from last year. They've got 7 seniors, 5 juniors, and 3 sophomores on the court. They are 6-11 overall on the season, including all tournament games, 3-6 in AIA games, and their average scores here this season, 29-41, losing 29-41. Good victories, though, during the course of the season. One against Dysart, 45-34. A good win against Thunderbird, 43-31. And a win over Lee Williams, 41-34. And it took some free throws down the line to make the difference in that one for the Bradshaw Bears. They lost they lost to Mingus the last time these two squads matched up by a score of 40-39, a double overtime adventure. We're going to tell you more about that when we come back to Mingus Union High School after this.
Hi, I'm Kevin Fiscore, owner of Fiscore Heating and Cooling, here to tell you why you can rest easy knowing that my company is the only HVAC company in Northern Arizona that is Pearl certified. Pearl is a firm that fewer than 5% of contractors in the country qualify for. This third-party certification lets you, the customer, know that we are committed to excellence in every aspect of our work, from the equipment we use to quality of work we provide. Prior to arrival, we'll send you a profile on the technician that will be in your home. Rest easy and call Fiscore Heating and Cooling for all your HVAC needs.
Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros is locally owned and 3 generations strong, offering the best nationwide warranty anywhere with 50,000 locations to serve you. Log on to ReesesTire.com for coupons, rebates, and specials, schedule your service appointment, and shop for tires or wheels. And look for finance options with no credit needed. Pull in at Reese's Tire in Cottonwood or start online at ReesesTire.com.
Back here at Mingus Union High School, the JV squad still winning by a score of 18-10, 4:40 left to go in this one. The Mingus Marauder freshman squad victorious against Bradshaw here tonight by a score of 51-22. So the varsity looking to go for the sweep here at home against the Bradshaw Bears, and that'll be coming up. We will be a little later than the 7 o'clock tip-off because of the length of the other games here. 4:19, 4:18 left to go in this one. Little history between these two squads. Last year, 1-1 between these two. Mingus won 1, Bradshaw won 1. In 2021, Bradshaw won both of them. And in 2020, they split. In 2019, Bradshaw won 2. And in 2018, Bradshaw won all 3 times these two squads matched up. A couple of returners from last year. Giselle Serrano averaging 9.6 points per game last year with 5.2 rebounds per game last year. And Callie Smith also had 6.2 points per game and 6.7 rebounds per game. As we take a look at this squad, Giselle Serrano, by the way, 4-year varsity player here for the Bradshaw Bears, student body president. I'm not sure I've ever broadcast a student body president before, but I will here tonight. And Maggie Gruselek will be playing here this evening for the Bradshaw Bears, and she is in the running for valedictorian of her class over at Bradshaw, which are both impressive things for that squad coming up. Taking a look at a little bit of a comparison between these two squads. The Mingus Marauders here so far this year, they've beaten teams. They are 16-5 overall, 16-4 overall, 10-3 in games that count, 9-3 versus 4A teams with wins over Barry Goldwater, Cactus, Tempe, Thunderbird, who is now ranked at number 20, Coconino, number 21, Moon Valley, Bradshaw, who comes into tonight at number 26, Lee Williams at 33. And the Flagstaff Eagles, by the way, are sitting at number 4 in the 4A power standings, which is very impressive. Let's get a look at some of those. In the 4A rankings, Sal Point is now taken over at the top spot in 4A. The squad from Tucson sits with a precarious 1-point lead over Seton Catholic, who is 11-1. Both of those squads only have 1 loss. Mesquite sits in number 3. They are a dangerous squad as well. Flagstaff, the Grand Canyon region champion from last year and champion for multiple years. In fact, the Dynasty, as they are the state champions, returning state champions from last year. They sit at number 4. Saguaro out of Tucson. The Cougars are number 5. Rio Rico 6. Deer Valley 7. Estrella Foothills was number 1 the last time we were broadcasting against Flagstaff. They have dropped to number 8. They have lost 2 games now. They are 10-2. The rest of the top 16 are like this: Flowing Wells, Douglas, Saguaro, as in Scottsdale, Saguaro. Pueblo, also out of Tucson. Micah Mountain, Eastmark, Paradise Honors sits at number 15. The Mingus Marauders have fallen with their 1-2 road trip, have fallen to number 16, 10-3 overall. So they've got some work to do to get back into it. The rest of the Grand Canyon region looks like this. Prescott, who beat the Mingus Marauders a couple of nights ago, they sit at number 19. Cocoa, who beat the Mingus Marauders 2 nights ago, sit at 21. Bradshaw sits at 26. Lee Williams at 33. And Mojave rounds out the Grand Canyon region, sitting at number 39. Other teams the Mingus Marauders have played and beaten here so far this year: number 40 Moon Valley, number 41 Barry Goldwater, number 43 Cactus, and number 48 Tempe. And right now, 19-10 is the JV squad game. 3.5 minutes left to go. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll look at a team comparison between these two squads. We'll go through some of the stats from the double overtime victory at Bradshaw a couple of weeks ago when we returned to Mingus Union High School after this.
Yavapai College has many degree and certificate programs to get you on track to a rewarding, well-paying career in a variety of industries such as healthcare, manufacturing, construction, elementary education, and art. Fall semester starts on August 15th, so there's still time to register. Visit us online today at yc.edu/admission to connect with your future career.
Choose the region's most comprehensive heart program. Choose care close to home. Choose world-class surgeons. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Choose precision. Choose innovation. Choose robotic-assisted knee and hip replacement. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Back here at Mingus Union High School, just under 3 minutes left to go. Same score, 19-10. The Mingus Marauders JV squad leading over the Bradshaw Bears here. Mingus trying to go for the sweep if the varsity squad can win, and the JV squad can hang on with 2:46 left to go in this one. Girls basketball on Verde Valley TV is brought to you by Fiskor Heating and Cooling, Northern Arizona Healthcare, Yavapai College, and Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros. Want to say hello to Neil Dixon and company. I misspoke a little bit earlier in pregame here. I said the Mingus Marauders were number 2 in the Grand Canyon region. Not true. They have fallen to number 3. They are 4-3 in the Grand Canyon region, and they have fallen behind the Prescott Badgers, especially since they have beaten them. And the Prescott Badgers right now are 4-1 in the Grand Canyon region. However, they have some competition that they have not played yet, including the Flagstaff Eagles. So that will be a test for the Prescott squad. Now these two teams are matched up, and it goes back to January 4th, and in Prescott Valley, a double overtime thriller, a 40-39 win over the Bradshaw Mountain Bears were the Mingus Marauders. 2 overtimes, and you're back against the wall, and hopefully that builds some confidence, says Coach Hoke, for the Mingus Marauders. That's the biggest thing that they can take away from this game. They fought and fought. In fact, it was the Mingus Marauders tied it up to send it into double overtime and then won it right at the end of the game. The Bradshaw Bears had the ball with 2 seconds left, were unable to get any shots off with just 2 seconds left in that game, so the Mingus Marauders won that one. Peyton Valles, a freshman for the Mingus Marauders, came off the bench and hit the bucket in the first overtime to send the game to a second overtime, 36-36. And Bradshaw Mountain's Callie Smith hit a 10-foot jumper to tie the game at 25 with 3:50 left in regulation. A couple of stealers by Giselle Serrano, and they cut the lead to 29-28 with a 1:14 left, and then she tied the game on a free throw. That's what sent it into overtime in the first place. Coach Clifford was talking to me here tonight. He said, I would love to get into another double overtime. That was a fun game. That was a fun game to coach. That was, you know, the girls on the court left it all on the court. Both squads played exceptionally hard and exceptionally well. It was a very competitive game. Would love to see that kind of game. Talked to Coach Troy Hoke, said, what do you think? Should we do another double overtime thriller for this one? And he said, I'd prefer not, which I totally understand. For the Mingus Marauders against the Bradshaw Bears in their first meeting, Michaela Martinez led all Marauders with 12 points. Kinsey had 10, and Tobias had 9 points on the night. 13 rebounds for Tobias as she led all rebounders for the Mingus Marauders. 12 for Kinsey in that game. And also scoring in that game, Herrera had 2 points. Beret had 2 points. Valles had 2 points. That was descended into the second overtime. 3 points by Thompson as she hit her 1 3-pointer in the game. And the Mingus Marauders won that one by a score of 40-39. I want to thank the Cottonwood Firefighters Association for being a sponsor of the Mingus Marauders girls basketball squad. And in the spirit of community support and collaboration, the Cottonwood Firefighters Association generously has donated to the Mingus Lady Marauders basketball program. And of course, the Firefighters Association, their commitment to community and well-being extends beyond their daily duties. Their support makes a true difference in the lives of these young athletes. Also want to thank Taylor Waste. And Taylor Waste, homegrown, and in fact, you can get a free month's worth of service. Here's how. You can keep your dollars local and switch your garbage service to Taylor Waste. You can experience award-winning service, homegrown here in the Verde Valley. And great rates to start with, plus different garbage cans to match your needs, as well as their eco-friendly recycling program. You can learn more at taylorwaste.com. And then, of course, when you make the switch, you're going to get a free month's worth of service. Then you want another free month, all you got to do is refer somebody else. And when they make the switch, you get another month's worth of free service. So it's that simple to get 3 months worth of service from Taylor Waste. Looking at the 4A stat leaders here, this is all of 4A. This is not just the Grand Canyon region. Savannah Tobias, the freshman for the Mingus Marauders, is 8th in 4A basketball, averaging 16.6 points per game. Alice Kinsey is 2nd in rebounds with 12.8 per game, and Tobias not too far behind her, sitting at number 6 with 11.1 rebounds per game. In steals, Savannah Tobias leads all players in 4A, number 1 with 6.4 steals per game. And Brianca Villalobos is at number 9, another freshman for the Mingus Marauders, with 4.3 steals per game. Taking a look at the double-doubles, well, 2 Marauders in the top 10 of all 4A right now, as Alice Kinsey is tied with Savannah Tobias. They each have 10 double-doubles on the season. 1 minute left to go in this one, 22-10. The Mingus Marauders leading the Bradshaw Bears, and Mingus comes up with a steal. I think that's Phillips, and Phillips will lose it, get it back. Under 45 seconds left to go. We're going to keep it here and watch the end of this one. Mingus had a 3-point shot, doesn't take it. Shot from about 10 feet off. Rebound comes down to Phillips. Phillips steals it away, and now we will get a foul. Clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And a foul against the Bradshaw Bears. And a new high school rule, when you hit 5 team fouls in a period, then you go to the line. So the Mingus Marauders will go to the line to shoot 2. 12-point lead, 35 seconds left to go. And Mingus trying to go 2-0 against the Bradshaw Bears here at home. First one off and no good. Second one coming up here for the Lady Marauders at the JV level. Should be an exciting finish for the young ladies. Second one is up, and that one's going to be short, off, no good. And it's going to be Bradshaw's ball. Bradshaw's got 34.3 seconds left to go in the period. They will inbound, get it across the timeline. There's the dribble on the right-hand side. 27 seconds left to go. Mingus having no problem wasting time. Mingus will steal it away, bring it back the other way. They could sit on the ball, and they will hand it off, but we're going to get a travel, and it's going to turn the ball over to Bradshaw with 17.2 seconds left to go. Bradshaw will have another chance at a shot here. Lady Marauders coming up after this. Black Hills CarStar Auto Body, one of our sponsors. Comfortable and convenient collision repair when it comes to your auto body repairs. Black Hills CarStar is your preferred choice. Mingus with a steal, and it will go out of bounds, stopping the clock with 0.5 seconds left to go. I think the Lady Marauders have this one wrapped up with a 12-point lead, and Mingus will be inbounding. And they will inbound it and hold the ball, and that'll be it. 22-10. The Lady Marauders victorious over the Bradshaw Bears out here tonight. Back to Black Hills CarStar Auto Body. They've got comprehensive services and state-of-the-art equipment, and Black Hills will get you back on the road securely. Family owned and operated. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll look more into our matchup coming up. The varsity squads taking the court here. We will be delayed with tip-off. It's 7:08 right now. We were set for a 7 o'clock start. We've got probably another 10 minutes or so for warm-ups before we get underway here at Mingus Union High School. We will be back. right after this.
Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros is locally owned and 3 generations strong. Offering the best nationwide warranty anywhere with 50,000 locations to serve you. Log on to ReesesTire.com for coupons, rebates, and specials. Schedule your service appointment and shop for tires or wheels. And look for finance options with no credit needed. Pull in at Reese's Tire in Cottonwood or start online at ReesesTire.com.
Yavapai College has many degree and certificate programs to get you on track to a rewarding, well-paying career in a variety of industries such as healthcare, manufacturing, construction, elementary education, and art. Fall semester starts on August 15th, so there's still time to register. Visit us online today at yc.edu/admission to connect with your future career.
And back here at Mingus Union High School, we're getting underway. The Lady Marauders and the Bradshaw Bears, once again, first meeting earlier this season. The Mingus Marauders win in double overtime by a score of 40-39. Taking a look at the Bradshaw Bears here. Number 2, Kenna Martinez. Number 3, and leading scorer, Giselle Serrano. Amanda Ross wears number 5 out here today for the Bradshaw Bears. Bridget Bradshaw. Number 10, how about that? I think her father is the principal as well, I think. How about that? Emma Johnson wears number 11. Callie Smith, also a shooter out here for the Bradshaw Bears, wears number 12. Lily Ipson wearing number 14, number 22. Tiana Valentine. Ariana Wadaki at number 23. Wearing number 30 here tonight, Madison Bardone. Number 32, Hannah White. Number 44, Kylie Morris. Number 45 is Maggie Grzelek. And number 52, Presley Connolly. Last game at Mojave, Coach Clifford said they did not have a good shooting night. They're hoping to have a better shooting night here tonight. In fact, interesting enough, Coach Hoke told me that also on the road at Coconino, the Lady Marauders had a negative relationship with the bottom of the basket. Could not get the ball to fall, which is very interesting. So the Mingus Marauders here tonight. In fact, in that game against Coconino, Tobias fouled out, got into foul trouble very early in that game. Made a huge difference for the Mingus Marauders. Down by mid-20s, like 24, came back in the second half. And a very physical game, just a little too too late. And of course, going back to the Prescott game where the Mingus Marauders lose 51-54, lose by 3, and Mingus had the ball with 3 seconds left, but didn't get the ball back at half court, got the ball under their basket, so they had to actually move the ball entirely up the court, never got a shot off. And so the Mingus Marauders 1-2 on their road trip here, now sitting number 3 in the Grand Canyon region, 10-3 overall, number 16 in the rankings though. Mingus Marauders, the Lady Marauders here tonight, wearing number 2, Alexia Herrera. Brianna Beret wearing number 3. Peyton Valles will be at number 5. Calandra Hope wearing number 12, saw her play in the JV game out here today. Michaela Martinez, one of our starters, wearing number 13 tonight, the senior. The freshman, Brianka Villalobos, wearing number 14. Emily Martin wearing 20. Alice Kinsey, number 22 here tonight, the junior. Mia Beret, also a junior, wearing 23. Elsie Phillips played on the JV squad here today. If she plays tonight in the varsity squad, she'll be wearing number 24. Marie Thompson at number 31. And Savannah Tobias wearing number 43 for the Mingus Marauders. We're going to take another quick break. We will return to Mingus Union High School, getting closer to tip-off here, 6 minutes before game time. We'll be back after this.
Choose the region's most comprehensive heart program. Choose care close to home. Choose world-class surgeons. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Choose precision. Choose innovation. Choose robotic-assisted knee and hip replacement. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Hi, I'm Kevin Fiskor, owner of Fiskor Heating and Cooling, here to tell you why you can rest easy knowing that my company is the only HVAC company in Northern Arizona that is PERL certified. PERL is a firm that fewer than 5% of contractors in the country qualify for. This third-party certification lets you, the customer, know that we are committed to excellence in every aspect of our work, from the equipment we use to quality of work we provide. Prior to arrival, we'll send you a profile on the technician that will be in your home. Rest easy and call Fiskor Heating and Cooling for all your HVAC needs.
Back here at Mingus Union High School, here for Taylor Waste Night at Mingus Union High School. Taylor Waste, of course, one of the sponsors of the booster program for the Lady Marauders. Also want to thank Verde Valley Christian Church. In fact, you can go to vvcconline.com. You can watch or listen to sermons, find out about student and family ministries. You can even look for a place to make prayer requests. You can also find out more about Summer's Great Adventure. That's coming up in June 10th through the 13th. And that'll be 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And it's a free multi-day event for kids 4 years old. And in fact, they even have new 5th grade graduates. They'd love to see all the kids every night, or just one night. You can choose, and you can expect fun, snacks, singing, and teaching as they explore God's Word for 4 evenings together. That's Summer's Great Adventure coming up June 10th through the 13th at Verde Valley Christian Church. That's on 6th Street in Cottonwood. The Lady Marauders getting themselves all warmed up out here. They come into tonight 16-4, 10-3 overall. 1,136 points scored, so they've got more than 1,000 points scored with plenty of games left to go in the season. They are definitely on pace to get more than 1,500 points this season, which would be absolutely fantastic. They're beating opponents by an average score of 57-34 and started the season absolutely hot, including a couple of victories over Coconino, 1 in regular season play and 1 in tournament play. By the way, the Mingus Marauders won their first tournament that they played in at Coronado High School, with victories over Desert Mountain, Metro Tech, and Central High School, much bigger schools. And the second tournament that they went to was over in Prescott. They ended up losing that one. They were 3-1. Did not get to play in the championship game, lost to the eventual winner of the tournament, which was Highland. Highland beat them in that game by a score of 63-46. And Coach Hope told me that was the first team that really could match the Mingus Marauders in speed, which was fantastic. Speaking of matching, the last 2 times these squads matched up, double overtime game, 40-39, and both teams matching in intensity for that one. So it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. It should be an intense game. We got 2 minutes, 20 seconds left to go on the clock. We're going to take a quick break. When we return, we'll get real close to our player introductions here tonight when we come back to Mingus Union High School after this.
Hi, I'm Kevin Fiskor, owner of Fiskor Heating and Cooling, here to tell you why you can rest easy knowing that my company is the only HVAC company in Northern Arizona that is PERL certified. PERL is a firm that fewer than 5% of contractors in the country qualify for. This third-party certification lets you, the customer, know that we are committed to excellence in every aspect of our work, from the equipment we use to quality of work we provide. Prior to arrival, we'll send you a profile on the technician that will be in your home. Rest easy and call Fiskor Heating and Cooling for all your HVAC needs.
Yavapai College has many degree and certificate programs to get you on track to a rewarding, well-paying career in a variety of industries such as healthcare, manufacturing, construction, elementary education, and art. Fall semester starts on August 15th, so there's still time to register. Visit us online today at yc.edu/admission to connect with your future career.
Well, as the schedules work out, the Mingus Marauders have only played one top 8 team so far this season, and that was the Flagstaff Eagles, who sit at number 4 in the number 1 in the Grand Canyon region, number 4 in the 4A rankings. Bradshaw's had some other and better competition, if you will. They have lost to Deer Valley by a score of 47-15. Deer Valley sits at number 7 currently. Number 2, Seton Catholic Prep. They are a force to be reckoned with. The Bradshaw Bears lost to Seton by a score of 52-14. And then when they played Flagstaff, Flagstaff beat them by a score of 51-23. The Mingus Marauders score against the Flagstaff Eagles was 70-38. That one was actually a lot closer than the score indicates. Mingus was down by 14 at halftime, 14 at the end of quarter number 3, and then quarter number 4, Flagstaff ran away with it. I swear they have got a cloning machine up at Flagstaff, and they just clone these basketball players because the first string and the second string look absolutely identical in talent out there. All right, as we get ready for our national anthem here at Mingus Union High School, we get ready for it.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, almost ready for basketball. Brian James, the stadium announcer, will have our lineups and introductions here. As Coach Hoke and Coach Clifford get a chance to say hello.
Number 5, Havana Rios. Number 10, Bridget Bradshaw. Number 11, Emma Johnson. Number 14, Lily Gibson. Number 23, Ariana Wadicki. Number 32, Hannah White. Number 45, Maggie Griselli. Number 52, Presley Conley. And your starting lineup tonight, number 2, Kenna Martinez. Number 12, Callie Smith. Number 22, Tiana Valentine. Number 30, Madison Cardone. And number 44, Kylie Morris.
Well, there's the introductions for the Bradshaw Bears here tonight.
Number 14, Brianka Villalobos.
Now, the last time these two squads played, Villalobos did not play very many minutes as she was injured and dealing with some sort of a shin splint or something like that. I saw her standing for the national anthem. The only person I have ever been able to see that stands on the side of her actual side of her foot. So she had one foot flat and the other foot was completely on the side, and she seemed very comfortable standing that way. I would break my ankle in a matter of seconds if I tried to do that. 8 minutes on the clock, and we are about ready to get underway. The Bradshaw Bears, the Mingus Marauders. Mingus trying to sweep the Bradshaw Bears here tonight as the freshman squad won the JV squad you saw in the pregame one. And the Mingus Marauders will be jumping here. So Kinsey is going to be jumping against Callie Smith out there. Ball is up and underway. Bradshaw gets the tip as it comes down to the near side as Giselle Serrano has it, and into the corner it goes. Out top, over into the right side to Smith. Smith up top now to Valentine. And driving to the basket is, and she'll kick it back out, is the shot up and off. Shot out there by Bardone. Mingus with the rebound as Kinsey will get the rebound. Martinez with the dribble for the Mingus Marauders. One possession, no points. Villalobos in the corner. Back it goes to Kinsey. Kinsey double teamed, and it'll go down outside to Martinez. Martinez shot up, off, no good. Rebound comes down to Smith. Smith out jumps everybody in the middle, brings the dribble down as it comes to Serrano. Serrano over to Morris. Morris in the corner it goes to Valentine. Now over to Smith. Smith with the dribble. Stops, looking for somewhere to go. Gets it up underneath, back out to her. She drives into the paint, kicks it out. As Serrano has it go off of her hand, she's going to have to reset. No points left so far, a minute into the game. Shot from 3 points off, no good, and that'll be Mingus Marauder ball. Clock stops at 6:45. No points on the board out here so far. Mingus is going to inbound. Tobias looking to inbound, gets it into Martinez. Martinez will give it back to Tobias. Tobias will take the dribble and hustle across the timeline. Comes up the right-hand side. Inside it goes to Kinsey. Kinsey up and in. Kinsey, a great assist pass out there. And she gets the first points of the game. Mingus goes to full court press out here on Valentine, who gives it up to Smith. Smith breaks the press as it goes down to Morris. Morris will kick it over and will tip it away as Serrano. Mingus will take it away, and here comes Martinez with the ball for the Mingus Marauders. Across the timeline, right side, Villalobos decides to dribble. Picks up the dribble, goes to the top side to, looks like Thompson. Thompson over to Tobias. Tobias kicks it back out. Martinez from three, shot off, no good. Rebound comes down to Villalobos. Villalobos goes to put the shot up and gets fouled. And it looks like she may get to shoot. So 12 will get the first foul. Smith picks up her first foul of the game. Villalobos goes to the line. Mingus up 2-0. Early underway in period number one. Villalobos, the dribble, the shot up, off, no good. She'll get another attempt out here. Second one is set. Shot up, and that one goes off, no good. Kinsey will get the rebound. Drives back inside, and will get body checked. And that is going to be a foul. It's going to be on number 30. Bardone picks up her first foul. Mingus will inbound. Two team fouls now here in period number one. It comes into Martinez. Martinez, a quick shot off, no good. Kinsey with a rebound. Back outside. Mingus will get another shot. Tobias drives, gives it back up to Martinez. Martinez up underneath to Villalobos. Villalobos is fouled, puts the shot up, no good. I don't think it would have counted anyway. And Mingus is going to inbound again. 44 picks up the foul. Morris picks up the foul. 5:37 left to go. Three quick fouls against Bradshaw now. Villalobos up underneath it goes. An underhand pitch by Thompson. Couldn't get it to fall. Bradshaw with the ball. Loses it. Picks it back up. got Tobias on her defensively. Full court press out there. Smith trying to break the press, and a timeout called by Coach Clifford because they were running out of time to get the ball across the timeline. We're going to take a 30-second break with them. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Kevin Fiskor, owner of Fiskor Heating and Cooling, here to tell you why you can rest easy knowing that my company is the only HVAC company in Northern Arizona that is Pearl certified. Pearl is a firm that fewer than 5% of contractors in the country qualify for. This third-party certification lets you, the customer, know that we are committed to excellence in every aspect of our work, from the equipment we use to the quality of work we provide. Prior to arrival, we'll send you a profile on the technician that will be in your home. Rest easy and call Fiskor Heating and Cooling for all your HVAC needs.
Reese's Tire and Automotive
Mingus
Tire
hanging on
Pros
to a
is
2-point
locally
lead.
owned and 3
2-0
generations strong.
lead. Here in the bottom of the third inning. Nope, wrong sport. Want to thank Journey Church for being a sponsor of the Mingus Marauders Lady Marauder Basketball Squad. Journey Church, you can see them online. Find out all about their student services and student programs. Journey Church, of course, easy to find next to the post office there on Mingus Avenue in Cottonwood. Go check them out online at Journey Church. Bradshaw looking to inbound. Valentine waiting to get the ball and inbound here for the Bradshaw Bears. They're going to get it in, uncontested to Serrano. Serrano crosses the timeline and gives it up to the near side. And it goes to Bardone. Bardone looking for somewhere to go. And we'll have to kick it back out to Smith. Smith goes over into the corner. Morris now with the dribble. Gets it out to Valentine. Shot up, off, no good. And a rebound, another rebound out there by Kinsey. Kinsey gives it up. Tobias now on a break, 1-on-3, hits the front of the rim. Rebound comes down to Smith. Smith with the dribble, gets double teamed, comes to the near side, crosses the timeline, and then we'll give it up. It is stolen. Villalobos, she's got a one-on-one and it's tipped away by Smith and out of bounds. It's going to be Mingus ball. Smith responding quickly, getting back and beat the speedy Villalobos and tipped the ball away out of bounds. Mingus will inbound. Thompson's going to inbound. 4:39 left to go in period one. Low-scoring game, 2-0. They get the ball into Tobias. Tobias across to Kinsey. Kinsey up, off, no good. Rebound comes down to Smith. Kick it out to Serrano. Serrano, left-hand dribble, left-hand side. And we'll bring it to the three-point line, give it up to Smith. Smith goes around the corner over to Valentine. Valentine into the corner, back to Valentine in the paint. Gets in trouble, kicks it back out. Shot up, off, no good. Rebound tipped away and saved. No, it goes out of bounds. Great attempt out there by Morris to keep it from going out of bounds, but it does go out of bounds. Mingus ball, 4:11 left to go. Still 2-0. And a timeout on the court for Mingus. We're going to take a quick break with them. 30 seconds, we'll be back. A low-scoring game. We're back after this.
Yavapai College has many degree and certificate programs to get you on track to a rewarding, well-paying career in a variety of industries such as healthcare, manufacturing, construction, elementary education, and art. Fall semester starts on August 15th, so there's still time to register. Visit us online today at yc.edu/admission to connect with your future career.
Choose the region's most comprehensive.
Mingus out of the timeout will inbound. Tobias inbounding for the Mingus Marauders. Get it into Martinez. Not a full court press. Martinez will come to the right-hand side with the dribble. Gets it off to Villalobos. Villalobos gets it back. Lost it for a second. Throws it across and gets fouled in the prop.
Can we check our fouls? I think that should be 5.
And that is going to be a foul on 44.
Number 44, Kylie Morris. First, second.
So there's 2 people with 4 fouls.
Mingus is
They should have fouled.
Mingus is going to inbound here. They inbound to Villalobos. Back in the corner it goes to Thompson. Inside to Tobias. Tobias fights. Puts it up. Off. No good. A fight on the floor there for the ball. And they finally get it to Smith with the Bradshaw Bears. Smith has got Tobias on her. Switches directions. Gets across the timeline. Help with the screen. Now she's got Villalobos on her defensively. Kicks it back out to the top. It goes to Valentine. Now to Morris. Morris inside. Stolen away by Martinez and the Mingus Marauders. Martinez on left-hand side, right-hand dribble, comes to the middle, gives it up to Villalobos. Villalobos now puts the ball on the dribble, looking for somewhere to go. Thompson, three-point line, looks to drive, gets it in, kicks it back out. Martinez drives and goes to put it up, and no foul called. It comes down to Bradshaw. Bradshaw now with the ball. Bardone gives it up into the corner. It goes shot up and off, no good. Kinsey with another rebound out here. So far, Bradshaw has not scored. 3 minutes left to go in period number 1. Mingus has only gotten 2 points, though. Tobias now with the dribble. Into the corner it goes to Villalobos. Villalobos out top to Thompson. Thompson will start the dribble again and gets it into Kinsey. Kinsey looks to go into the paint. Shot up, gets it. Kinsey has all 4 points in the game. Bradshaw inbounds the ball as they get it into Serrano. Serrano to Smith. Back to Smith now. Got Villalobos on her. Up top of the point to Valentin. Valentin to Morris. In the corner, shot up and good. Callie Smith gets the three-point play. And 4-3 is the score. A timeout on the court out here. And we're going to take a 30-second break with them. We'll be back. 4-3, period 1, 2:18 left to go. We're back after this.
Yavapai College has many degree and certificate programs to get you on track to a rewarding, well-paying career in a variety of industries such as healthcare, manufacturing, construction, elementary education, and art. Fall semester starts on August 15th, so there's still time to register. Visit us online today at yc.edu/admission to connect with your future career.
Choose the region's most comprehensive.
Back here at Mingus Union High School, 4-3. We're almost 5 minutes into this contest. Mingus has 2 baskets by Kinsey, a three-pointer by Smith. And that's all the scoring in the entire game for Tanner Waste night here at Mingus Union High School. Tanner Waste, locally owned and homegrown here in the Verde Valley. Choose Tanner Waste for residential and small business garbage service, and you get a free month service when you make the switch to Tanner Waste. You can call 928-649-2662. That's 928-649-2662. Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs. Mingus inbounding right in front of our bench here. And now Coach Clifford is discussing whether or not the ball had gone out, and it should be Bradshaw ball. So now we're going to have a discussion between the people in the stripes out here, figure out whose ball it's supposed to be. Tobias says, just give me the ball. We got to play. Let's get on with this thing. I got to score. 2:18 left to go. And they have decided black ball. So Savannah's going to have to steal the ball to get the ball back. And so now we're having a conversation on whether or not the timeout came right after the three-pointer. And Coach Hoke is discussing that the timeout came right after the three-pointer, so it should be Mingus ball. Now there's a second conversation. This is when we wish we could replay and give the referees the opportunity to see the replay here on Verde Valley TV like you saw it. Or, well, you didn't see the replay, but you got to see it live. So you can figure out for yourself whose ball it's supposed to be. 4A standings here. Dysart sits on top of the Black Canyon. Cell Point is on top of the Keno division. Right behind him, though, is Flowing Wells. South Point Catholic sits on top of 4A in all rankings, by the way. Douglas is on top of the Gila division with a 5-1 region record and 11-3 overall. In the Desert Sky, you got 2 tough teams there. Seton Catholic, who's 4-0 in the region and 11-1, and Mesquite, who is 4-1 in the region and 11-2 overall. Right behind him, by the way, is Saguaro, who's 8-3 overall. East Sky division, Eastmark's running away with it. Thunderbirds on top of the Skyline division, Deer Valley on top of the West Valley, And it has been officially decided it was Mingus ball. Coach Hoke was right. He didn't even have to throw the challenge flag. How about that? Villalobos with the dribble will give it up to Thompson. Thompson looking for somewhere to go as he'll get it to Herrera. Herrera decides to dribble, drives, kicks it back out. Villalobos can't get to it. Now that's going to be a turnover, and it'll go to the Bradshaw Bears. 1:59 left to go. Mingus is dropping back and not pressing. Martinez looking to come back in for the Mingus Marauders. Serrano with the ball. Drives to the right-hand side against Villalobos, loses it, and it goes and picked up out there. That's going to be Bradshaw who picks it up, and then a foul called. And the foul is going to be on number 2. Alexia Herrera picks up her first foul here. Martinez will come in. Herrera steps out. Valles will come in. Thompson will get a break for the Mingus Marauders. Valles gets Morris defensively. Inbound here from Serrano. Serrano gets it in. This goes to Valentin and then over to Bradshaw, back to Valentin. Valentin takes the dribble into the corner and gets it back into the paint. Stop, shot, good shot, rebound, fought for and fouled on the rebound shot going up, and shooting 2 is going to be Bradshaw. We're going to see who the foul is on. It's going to be against the Mingus Marauders. It's going to be Valles will pick up the foul. 2 team fouls on the Mingus Marauders. Serrano will go to the line. Giselle, the student body president, puts the first one up and in, tying the score at 4. Rubs the bottom of the shoes and looks to take the second shot. Prances, looks, eyes it, shot up and spins off, no good. Tobias will get the rebound and will drive it up the right-hand side. Tosses it over for Villalobos a little far, and that'll be a turnover. Good idea, just a little too far out there. 1:25 left to go, and Serrano will take the inbound. We'll kick it out to the near side. And double teamed and back to Serrano. Serrano into the paint, kicks it out, and Bradshaw wasn't looking for it. She was looking for the rebound. No look pass. It goes almost behind the bleachers out there, and it'll be Mingus ball. 1:12 left to go, only 8 points in this one. Lowest scoring affair of the year so far that I've seen from Mingus. Tobias looking to inbound, will get it into Martinez. McKella with the dribble, looking for a screen, tries the left dribble, back to the right, over to Villalobos. Villalobos comes back toward the middle, looking for somewhere to go, into Tobias. Tobias, up, off, no good. Second rebound out there by Kinsey. Kinsey gets it, shot up, off, no good, and a rebound. She'll pick it up again and get that one in. Kinsey has all 6 points for the Mingus Marauders. 45 seconds left to go. Serrano takes the dribble into the paint, drives, left hand layup, up and in. She'll get the field goal. She's got 3 points. Mingus with the ball. Tobias into the corner it goes. And with the dribble, and then off it goes back to Tobias. Tobias out top, it goes to Villalobos. Villalobos in the corner. Martinez. Martinez brings it up top as it goes to Valles. Inside to Kinsey. Kinsey gives it back up, and they try to get it back to Kinsey, and stuck in the corner out there. A jump ball is going to go. No, that's going to be a foul against Bradshaw, I think. I think it's a shoulder. Yep. Kind of a shoulder check out there. Bardone picks up her second, and that is the 5th team foul. That is the 5th team foul, so Mingus should be at the line, shouldn't they? I think they should be at the line. And they're going to inbound instead. Time's running out. 5 seconds left to go. Villalobos, layup off, no good. Rebound comes down to Smith as time goes off. And here we are, 6-6 at the end of period 1. We will return to Mingus Union High School coming up after this.
Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros is locally owned and 3 generations strong. Offering the best nationwide warranty anywhere with 50,000 locations to serve you. Log on to ReesesTire.com for coupons, rebates, and specials, schedule your service appointment, and shop for tires or wheels. And look for finance options with no credit needed. Pull in at Reese's Tire in Cottonwood or start online at ReesesTire.com.
Yavapai College has many degree and certificate programs to get you on track to a rewarding, well-paying career in a variety of industries such as healthcare, manufacturing, construction, elementary education, and art. Fall semester starts on August 15th, so there's still time to register. Visit us online today at yc.edu/admission to connect with your future career.
All right, so in the break, I learned that we did not go to the line because it was a player control foul. So maybe not necessarily a personal foul, but nonetheless, Mingus will get the ball first to start period number 2. I want to thank our Verde Valley TV sponsors, including Northern Arizona Healthcare, Yavapai College, Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros, and Fiskor Heating and Cooling. Michaela Martinez with the dribble and the ball gives it up to Villalobos. Villalobos inside, it goes to Tobias. Tobias gets it to go. Her first bucket of the game. Mingus takes an 8-6 lead. Full court press again. Breaking the press is Bradshaw. Into the corner it goes. Shot up and good. Getting the shot is Grosselette. She gets her first points of the game. 8-8 now. Tobias crosses the timeline. Right hand dribble. Looking for somewhere to go. Brings it into the corner, Villalobos. Villalobos now starts the dribble. Low dribble, goes to the left. Out top it goes to Valles. Valles will get it knocked out of bounds. Mingus' ball. Johnson comes in for Bradshaw. Coming out is Kylie Morris. Valles comes out. Thompson goes back in for the Mingus Marauders. As Martinez inbounds. As it comes into Thompson, Thompson gives it up to Villalobos, turns, beats her lady there for a second. Thompson thought about a 3, tries to get into the paint, loses the ball. And now he's got to figure out where to go with it. Gives it up to Villalobos. Villalobos out to Martinez. The shot up, no good. The shot clock violation is going to go into effect anyways. 6:59 left to go, and it is going to be a turnover. As Bradshaw gets it inbounded, Serrano's got a double team, and she crosses the timeline into the paint and puts the shot up, partially blocked out there. Bradshaw gets the rebound, gives it up and off, no good. Mingus now with the rebound. Tobias will kick it out ahead to Martinez. Martinez controls it, puts it up, gets the layup to go in. Martinez gets the field goal. Mingus takes a 10-8 lead and losing the ball out there on the floor as a battle for the ball. And it's going to be Mingus ball with a jump, I think. 6:28 left to go. Mingus will get the ball back. Bodies flying all over the court out here. An aggressive game for sure. Martinez looks to inbound. She's got Bradshaw on her defensively into the corner. It goes to Thompson. Thompson lost it, gets it back, and gives it up to Tobias. Tobias looking for a screen, gets the screen, goes into the corner as Villalobos loses it for a second and then drives toward the paint. 3-point shot for Tobias, off, no good. Rebound comes down to Bradshaw, and coming up with it and out of the pack are the Bradshaw Bears. Going coast to coast, gives it up, knocked away by the Mingus Marauders. Bradshaw passes it over to the near side as it comes to Johnson. Johnson now back to Serrano. Serrano up top, it goes to Valentine. Valentine back to Bradshaw to Johnson. Johnson with a dribble, and we're going to get a foul called on number 31. Thompson picks up her first foul. First team foul in period number 2. New shot clock out here for the Bradshaw Bears. As Valentine is going to inbound. She's got Johnson backcourt. Johnson doesn't go all the way backcourt. Now has the dribble. Into the corner it goes to Bradshaw. Bradshaw looking for somewhere to go. Out to Valentine. Valentine back to Johnson. Johnson out top of the 3-point line has McKella on her defensively, and Martinez tips it away. She has got a one-on-one going to the basket, stops, pops, shoots, off, no good. Rebound comes down to Bradshaw, as collecting it out there is going to be Grasilek. Grasilek will give it up to Serrano, slow it down out there. Serrano will slow down the dribble. Right side it goes to Johnson. Johnson inside it goes to Valentin. Valentin, good pass up underneath to Grasilek, who picks up her second bucket. 10-10 now, as Mingus will get up to Villalobos. Villalobos cross court, it goes to Thompson. Thompson up for three and in. The open three makes it 13-10, and breaking the press out there are the Bradshaw Bears as she gets covered up but gets the ball out to Serrano. Serrano in the corner it goes. Bradshaw up, off, no. Rebound Martin for the Mingus Marauders, who hands it off to Thompson. Thompson will give it up to Martinez. Martinez, right-hand dribble across the timeline. In the corner, Villalobos. Villalobos, left-hand dribble. Looking for somewhere to go. Trying to get it into Thompson. It is stolen away by Bradshaw. And here come the Bears. Serrano with the dribble. Near side it goes to Valentin. Valentin out top to Johnson. Johnson tries to drive, ducks up underneath, and we get a push. And that might be, yep, that's going to be on Thompson, her second team foul. Kinsey comes in as Savannah Tobias will get a break. And Baez will come in. Thompson will step out. Bradshaw will have the inbound pass. 13-10 the score. Inbound comes into Bradshaw. Actually, that's Johnson playing for Bradshaw. Out top it now goes to Martinez. Over to Johnson. Johnson gives it back over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw to Johnson. Johnson corner as it goes to Martinez. Up top, Valentin. Valentin shot up and in. 2-point shot. Just inside the three-point line, 13-12. Mingus driving the other way. Villalobos inside it goes. Tied up with Martin. And we're going to get a foul called. Foul is going to be on number 10. Bradshaw will pick up the foul. First team foul. Mingus will get the inbound under their basket. Looking for somewhere to go. Villalobos now with the ball. Villalobos gets it inside. It goes to Martinez. Martinez in for the layup. Good cut. Good cut to the basket. Martinez now 4 points here in the first half. As Johnson goes coast to coast the opposite way over to Bradshaw. Out top to Valentin. Over to Johnson now. Johnson will drive into the paint. Throw it up. Partially tipped, partially blocked. And out of bounds. It's going to be Mingus ball. 15-12 three-point lead. Mingus has the ball. As the Marauders will bring in Mia Beret. As Martin steps back out for the Mingus Marauders. Callie Smith comes back in for the Bradshaw Bears. Villalobos will inbound to Martinez. Martinez will throw it up to Villalobos. They break the press. Villalobos gets the dribble back now, double teamed toward the paint, gives it up, knocked away, out of bounds. Mingus ball. Tried to get it over to Beret over there in the corner. Baez. I thought Baez was going to bring it in. No, it's going to be Martinez with the throw in. He's got Smith on her defensively. Johnson checks back out for Bradshaw. So they'll get the ball into Baez. Baez with the dribble. He's got Serrano on her defensively. Trying to go left, trying to go right. Goes left, drives, turns, paint, kicks it back out to Martinez. Martinez will drive and will throw it into Kinsey. It'll go out of bounds. Off Kinsey. No, it's going to be Mingus ball. Tobias coming back in for Mingus. Villalobos is going to get a break. 2:31 left to go in period number 2. Mingus, quick inbound to Martinez, up off, no good. Rebound comes down to Smith. Smith drives it back into the paint, controls it, gives up to Serrano. Serrano now stops at the free throw line, gets it to go. Her second bucket of the game, 14-15, 1-point game. Here comes Martinez for the Mingus Marauders. Beret tries to set a screen. Tobias now with the ball. Tobias will give it up to Valles. Valles up and in. 2 points for Valles. Peyton gets the bucket, making it 17-14. 3-point lead again for the Mingus Marauders. As it goes to Valentin. Valentin drives in the paint. Durzelek will get the bucket, making it 17-16. Mingus brings the ball back. Martinez now crosses the timeline. 1:40 left to go into the first half. Into the corner, hands it off to Tobias. Tobias brings it back out, looking to set up a play. He's got Smith on her defensively, goes baseline, gets stuck, gives it back out to Kinsey. Kinsey shot up, no good. Tobias gets the shot and the foul.
Hey, Alexia, going in for me. You've got number 3 on defense.
Herrera is looking to come in. Callie Smith picks up her second foul. Coming in the ball game as Ariana Wadagi comes in for Bradshaw. Herrera comes in for Mingus. And Tobias goes to the line, trying to make this a 4-point game, a 2-possession game for the first time. Tobias will take the dribble, wearing the white leg warmer. Shot is up and good. 1 for 1 from the line. And Mingus full court press broken as they get it up. And out of their own end is Bradshaw in the corner now and tipped away. Travel, and that's going to be a turnover. Mingus will have possession with 1:15 left to go and a 4-point lead. Tobias inbounds to Martinez. Martinez now with the dribble. He's going to have Serrano on her defensively. Goes to the right-hand side. Drives toward the baseline, gets double teamed, and will get it knocked out of the way. Tried to get it into Kinsey, and it went off the leg of a Bradshaw Bear and out of bounds. Herrera is going to inbound here for the Mingus Marauders. And they're going to get it into Tobias. Tobias hands it off, shot blocked, and Tobias gets the rebound, and again, shot is up and no good, but she will be fouled while she's shooting. Foul is going to be on number 23, Wadaki. Tobias goes back to the line. She should be shooting 2. Johnson waiting to come back in for Bradshaw. Tobias puts that one off the front of the rim, no good. She's 1 for 2 from the line here today. Got another shot, trying to make it a 5-point lead. Johnson comes in. Smith sits down for the Bradshaw Bears. 56 seconds left to go in the first half. Savannah at the line. Shot is up, off, no good. Rebound fought for, and a jump ball called. And it's going to be Bradshaw has the arrow. So 4-point lead once again, maintaining. For the Mingus Marauders, they get the ball into Johnson. Johnson crosses the timeline, switches directions, goes into the paint, drive, shot up and good. Makes it a 2-point game, 20-18. As Valles will give the ball up to Martinez. Martinez over to Tobias. Tobias with the dribble, looks to get into the paint, gives it back up to Valles. Valles, Herrera into the paint, gives it up to Kinsey. Shot up and good. Good ball handling out there as Kinsey gets her 8th point of the first half. Steal by the Mingus Marauders. Gives it up underneath. They throw, desperate throw up, no good. Bradshaw with the ball, 15 seconds left to go. Serrano with the drive, gets to the paint, throws it up, off, no good. Rebound comes down to Kinsey. Kinsey will give it up to Martinez. 5 seconds left to go. 3, it goes to Valles. Valles shot up, off, no good. Rebound goes to Tobias. Do they count the buckets? They do. As time goes off, Tobias gets the rebound and the bucket for the Mingus Marauders, making it a 6-point game, 24-18. We're going to take a break. We'll get into halftime stats after this.
Choose the region's most comprehensive heart program. Choose care close to home. Choose world-class surgeons. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Choose precision. Choose innovation. Choose robotic-assisted knee and hip replacement. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Hi, I'm Kevin Fiskor, owner of Fiskor Heating and Cooling, here to tell you why you can rest easy knowing that my company is the only HVAC company in Northern Arizona that is Pearl certified. Pearl is a firm that fewer than 5% of contractors in the country qualify for. This third-party certification lets you, the customer, know that we are committed to excellence in every aspect of our work, from the equipment we use to quality of work we provide. Prior to arrival, we'll send you a profile on the technician that will be in your home. Rest easy and call Fiskor Heating and Cooling for all your HVAC needs.
Back here at Mingus Union High School, here at halftime, the Mingus Marauders lead by a score of 24-18, their biggest lead of the entire game. In fact, it started slow. It was 2-0 for most of the first quarter. It started to finally get some scoring going on the scoreboard out here in the period number 2. For the Bradshaw Bears here in the first half, Maggie Gerzalek will lead all Bradshaw Bears. She's got 3 field goals, 6 points on the night. Right behind her is Giselle Serrano with 5 points. One of those points coming from the free throw line. 3 points here, a 3-point bucket for Callie Smith, and one field goal each for Emma Johnson and Tiana Valentine. 18 points here in the first half for the Bradshaw Bears. For the Mingus Marauders, Kinsey has been active. She has got 8 points on the scoreboard here for the Mingus Marauders. And right behind her with 7 points is going to be Savannah Tobias as she scores just at the very end at the buzzer. So Vias puts a shot up with almost no time left on the clock. Tobias finds the rebound right at the key position and puts the rebound up for the bucket at the buzzer, gets the points. So 8 points for Alice Kinsey here in half number 1. Savannah Tobias has 7 points for the Mingus Marauders. 4 points out there by Michaela Martinez. And you've got 2 points in the game from Vias here in the first half. Mingus Marauders so far have been to the line for 5 shots, has only sunk 1 of them. So Villalobos has not scored here in the first half. That is unusual. And Savannah Tobias is 1 for 3 from the free throw line here in half number 1. Want to thank our friends at Journey Church for being a sponsor of the Mingus Marauders Varsity Lady Marauders basketball squad. And of course, Journey Church, that's the one right next to the post office there on Mingus Avenue. Go to their website, look them up, Journey Church Cottonwood. And when you do so, you can find out about their student services. You can go online and watch their sermons, find out about their prayer meetings, and so much more. And that, of course, is Journey Church in Cottonwood. Also want to thank Taylor Waste, as it is Taylor Waste night out here. Keep your dollars local. Make the switch to your garbage service to Taylor Waste. Experience award-winning service, homegrown in the Verde Valley. In fact, they even have different garbage can size to match your needs. Your small business, you need a bigger can, they can do that too. In fact, they can even do clean, eco-friendly recycling. Ask them about their recycling program. Learn more at taylorwaste.com. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about second half adjustments for these two squads. The Mingus Marauders leading the Bradshaw Bears by a score of 24-18. We'll be back after this.
Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros is locally owned and 3 generations strong, offering the best nationwide warranty anywhere with 50,000 locations to serve you. Log on to ReesesTire.com for coupons, rebates, and specials, schedule your service appointment, and shop for tires or wheels. And look for finance options with no credit needed. Pull in at Reese's Tire in Cottonwood or start online at ReesesTire.com.
Choose the region's most comprehensive heart program. Choose care close to home. Choose world-class surgeons. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Choose Choose precision. Choose innovation. Choose robotic-assisted knee and hip replacement. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Back here at Mingus Union High School, the Marauders up by 6, 24-18, trying to complete the sweep of the Bradshaw Bears. The Mingus Marauders victorious here earlier tonight on the freshman squad, as well as the JV squad. Last time these two teams matched up, it was a 40-39 victory for the Mingus Marauders. What was most impressive about that, it was a double overtime victory. And so the Mingus Marauders trying to not have that happen again, do not want to get into a double overtime contest once again with the Bradshaw Bears. Number 3 in the Grand Canyon region, that's the Mingus Marauders, 4-3 in the Grand Canyon region, 10-3 on the season against the 5th place team in the Grand Canyon region. Bradshaw's 2-2 in the region and 3-6 overall on the season for games that count for the AIA. We want to thank Black Hills CarStar Auto Body as one of the sponsors for the Lady Marauders and their booster club. They've been open for more than 32 years, and their independent automotive service center has a solid reputation built on expertise, honesty, and impeccable service. With a team of certified professionals, Black Hills CarStar Auto Body is known for doing superior work in a timely and efficient manner. You want to know more? Hey, learn more at blackhillsautobody.com, blackhillsautobody.com. We've got 3 minutes left to go here in halftime before the teams are ready for the half number 2. Well, the Bradshaw Bears definitely came in here to play aggressive. They are playing aggressive, and although I have to say this, not an incredible amount of fouls by either team. So the Mingus Marauders have 4 fouls overall here in this contest. However, it is a hard contest. These teams are playing each other extremely tight. A lot of man-on-man basketball out here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fouls by the Bradshaw Bears. Nobody's really in foul trouble. Kylie Morris for the Bradshaw Bears has 2. Madison Bardone has 2. Kaylee Smith has 2 for the Bradshaw Bears. And Marie Thompson has 2 for the Mingus Marauders here. Alice Kinsey led all scorers here in the first half with 8 points. Following behind her as Savannah Tobias with 7. Here in the second half, what do the Mingus Marauders need to do? Well, they're going to have to extend this lead and put some more points up on the board. I think both teams are playing very good and effective defense. It is hard to get the ball inside the paint. Both of these squads playing very stingy defense on the paint. So it seems to me like the team that can figure out how to score from the outside and shoot from the outside better here in the second half is definitely going to have an advantage. The Mingus Marauders definitely have some three-point shooters and can shoot from the outside, especially if they get a little bit of time by passing the ball around. So you've got to spread out teams, start shooting and making the ball from the outside. That'll open up the game back to the inside because both teams are definitely playing the paint extremely hard here in half number 1. We're going to take another break here from Mingus Union High School. When we return, we'll be ready here for half number 2 right after this.
Hi, I'm Kevin Fiskor, owner of Fiskor Heating and Cooling, here to tell you why you can rest easy knowing that my company is the only HVAC company in Northern Arizona that is Pearl certified. Pearl is a firm that fewer than 5% of contractors in the country qualify for. This third-party certification lets you, the customer, know that we are committed to excellence in every aspect of our work, from the equipment we use to quality of work we provide. Prior to arrival, we'll send you a profile on the technician that will be in your home. Rest easy and call Fiskor Heating and Cooling for all your HVAC needs.
Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros is locally owned and 3 generations strong, offering the best nationwide warranty anywhere with 50,000 locations to serve you. Log on to ReesesTire.com for coupons, rebates, and specials, schedule your service appointment, and shop for tires or wheels. And look for finance options with no credit needed. Pull in at Reese's Tire in Cottonwood or start online at ReesesTire.com.
Here in 30 seconds.
Yavapai College has many degree and certificate programs to get you on track to a rewarding, well-paying career in a variety of industries such as healthcare, manufacturing, construction, elementary education, and art. Fall semester starts on August 15th, so there's still time to register. Visit us online today at yc.edu/admission to connect with your future career.
Choose the region's most comprehensive heart program. Choose care close to home. Choose world-class surgeons. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Choose precision. Choose innovation. Choose robotic-assisted knee and hip replacement. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
And back here at Mingus Union High School, Mingus will inbound as Savannah Tobias out here doing some exercises to make sure that we have got an okay shoulder out there. Herrera comes in for the Mingus Marauders. With the ball is going to be Thompson. Over to Herrera. Herrera gives up to Villalobos. Villalobos with the dribble. Tries the left hand. Goes back outside to Thompson. Gets the ball away from a tie-out. Out to Villalobos. Up, shot, off, and up, no good. And rebound comes down to Serrano for the Bradshaw Bears. Comes down into the paint, dribbles it up, puts it up, off, no good, and a rebound comes to Smith. Smith, shot up and good. Callie Smith takes advantage of the long rebound and gets the bucket. Mingus now with the ball. Martinez coming the opposite way for the Mingus Marauders. Gives it up to Villalobos. Villalobos into the corner. It goes to Herrera. Herrera to Thompson. Thompson looking for somewhere to go. Will dribble it. Gets it toward the paint. Over to Martinez. Martinez. Shot off. No good. Rebound. Comes down and we will have a jump ball, or that should be Mingus ball for, no, we have a travel. He's going to call a travel. So Martin will come in for the Mingus Marauders. Kinsey will get a break here. 6:48 left to go. 4-point lead. The Mingus Marauders up by a score of 24-20. In it comes to Martinez. Martinez out to Villalobos. Villalobos with the dribble. Will give it out to Martinez. Thought about a three. Kicks it out. Top of the three-point area to Herrera. Over to Thompson. Thompson, Villalobos. Villalobos dribbles, drives, inside, shot up, no good. And we are going to get a foul called. The foul is going to be on 44. That's Morris picks up her third foul. First one here in half number 2. And in the act of shooting, so Villalobos will go to the line for Mingus. In the first half, she was 0 for 2 in at the free throw line. She starts out 0 for 1 here on this one. And we'll get another shot. Takes the dribble, bends the knees, gets the spin. The shot is up, and that one's good. Found the bucket. There we go. Mingus, a 5-point lead, 25-20. As Smith now with the dribble goes to the far side. Crosses the timeline. Valentin now drives toward the paint, gives it up. Villalobos with a steal, gives it up to Martinez. Martinez, one-on-one, drives to the basket. Blocked out there by Smith. Smith with the dribble going the opposite way. A 5-on-4 as they get the ball up underneath. Back to Smith. Smith looks to drive inside, stops, pops, shoots, and gets it. Smith, her second bucket here in the second half. 3-point game now, 25-22. Herrera now with the dribble. Goes to Villalobos on the right-hand side. Villalobos out top to Thompson. Thompson gathers it back in. Drives into the paint, puts it up, and gets the bucket. Thompson with the two-pointer. And we will get a foul called. And that is going to be the third foul on Thompson. Bradshaw will inbound. Tobias looks to come in for the Mingus Marauders. Kinsey comes in for the Mingus Marauders. Phenomenal news for the Mingus Marauders that Savannah Tobias is okay and will go in to play defense. Martinez will come down to play defense. They don't do full court press. Serrano now on Herrera. Goes to the right-hand side. Gets kind of a screen and then tries to get it up underneath. Throws it away in the paint, and it's going to be Mingus ball. 27-22. The Mingus Marauders on top by 5. Tobias inbounds it to Martinez. Martinez with a right-hand dribble. Takes her time getting to the timeline. And will throw it across to Tobias. Tobias over her head. Takes the dribble, drives to the right-hand side, kicks it out. Villalobos for 3! And she gets it! 30-22. As Smith helps to break the timeline. Mingus steals it away. Serrano picks it back up. She's double-teamed. Triple-teamed now. Gives it over to Smith. Smith drives, paint, kicks it out. Open 20-footer. And that is good out there by number 30. That's going to be Bardone. Bardone picks up her first bucket of the game. Mingus across the timeline. Over it goes to Villalobos. Villalobos with the dribble. Trying to get it inside. There's Tobias. Tobias throws it inside and it gets taken away, but a foul. And we're going to wait to see what the foul is. The foul is going to be on 30. Bardone picks up her third, second team foul. Martin comes in. Kinsey steps out for the Mingus Marauders. Herrera looking to inbound for Mingus. Looking to get up underneath. Somewhere to go. Gets it in, loses it, and Smith picks it up for the Bradshaw Bears. Gets it across, and Valentine will give it back to Smith. Smith has Tobias on her defensively. Stops. Throws it over to Valentine. Valentine trying to go into the corner. Gets it in. As they dribble it up under, shot up, off, no good. Rebound comes down to Martin, who fights off Serrano for it. Mingus comes the other way. Tobias at the three-point line and drives to the bucket. Gets fouled as she goes off the glass. 2 players to the floor as Tobias comes up quickly, and Bardone, who did the foul, is on the floor and still waiting to get up. Let's see that she gets up on her own. That is good. That is fantastic. That hurt, though. She is going to pick up her 4th foul, though. 30-24, a 6-point game as Tobias will go to the line. Savannah 1 for 3 at the line here tonight. She's got 2. 4:04 left to go in period 3. Tobias wearing the green shoes. First one is up and nothing but net. Connolly comes in for Bradshaw, wearing number 52. As Bardone will step out, Tobias will get her second shot. Trying to make it an 8-point game. It's up and good. 2 for 2 from the free throw line here in half number 2. Smith looks to inbound, will get the ball in, as it is now stolen away by Herrera and knocked out of bounds. Good defense out there as she rolls the ball all the way across the court. Trying to save it from going out of bounds, but it will be Bradshaw ball. Full court press once again by the Mingus Marauders. Serrano looking to inbound and looking for somewhere to go as she'll throw it deep, and it is going to get to her mark. Valentine gives it across, up underneath, off, no good. Rebound comes down to Villalobos, over to Tobias. Tobias, a 2-on-2, drives to the basket. Smith on her, gives it back out to Villalobos. Villalobos over to Martinez, up, oh, no good. As Smith gets the rebound, a 3-on-1 coming the other way. Smith will give it up to Valentine. Valentine loses the handle. Stolen by Herrera. Over to Tobias. Tobias, a 1-on-1 into the paint. Throws it up and fouled. Going back to the line is going to be Tobias. Tobias has decided to camp out there. She's put in her reservation with the Parks and Rec department. She has her little fireplace set up and her tent. Back to the line she goes. First one is up and good. 3 for 3 from the line. 14 fouls out here for Bradshaw. One more, and Mingus goes to the line for the rest of the period. Tobias has one more from the line. 33-24 the score. The second one is up and good. 4 for 4 from the line. And quickly, Bradshaw tries to break the press. Johnson now with the dribble. Gets double team. Gives it back up to Valentine. Valentine over to Smith. Smith will dribble it into the corner as Martinez on her defensively. Gives it back up to Johnson. Johnson goes across to Valentine. Valentine at the three-point line. Over to Smith. Smith holds the ball, gives it up underneath to Johnson, stolen away by Tobias. Another steal for the Mingus Marauders as they give it to Herrera. Herrera with the dribble, crosses the timeline, loses it, comes back the other way, a 2-on-1 as Serrano will throw the ball away. Tobias, fantastic defense, took a position, and Mingus will get the turnover. 2:49 left to go, 10-point lead by the Mingus Marauders. Full court press now, as Villalobos will break it. Martinez now back to Villalobos. Villalobos inside to Martin. Martin near side to Herrera. Up, off, no good. Rebound comes down to Serrano. Serrano will get fouled. And it's going to be Bradshaw ball. Herrera will pick up the foul. Her second team foul for the Mingus Marauders. And inbound now for Bradshaw. Serrano looking to inbound, trying to get somewhere with it. Will get the ball in to Valentine. Valentine over to Smith. Smith will get fouled. And that's going to be a foul on Tobias. Her first. Tobias fouled out of the game at Coconino. That was decisive for the Mingus Marauders in the 47-40 loss. Johnson with the dribble has Villalobos on her defensively, tipped away and out of bounds. Intended for Smith out there. 2:26 left to go. 10-point lead, 34-24. Valentine looking to inbound. Valentine does get it into Serrano. Serrano, throws it for Johnson. Johnson was moving. Communication problem, and that's going to be a turnover for the Mingus Marauders. They're going to get it into Martinez. Martinez will take her time and cross over the line. Give it up to Tobias. Tobias loses it, picks it back up, and gets it up underneath to Martinez. Martinez tries to turn, gives it out to Tobias, who is tripped up. And down to the court. We've got players diving all over the place. Johnson will pick up the foul. Good effort out there by Johnson, but in the process, just a tad bit too slow, and Tobias will go back to the line for the Mingus Marauders as she was tripped up. 5 team fouls. That means that Mingus will go to the line for the rest of the period, the last 2:08 in this one. Tobias, 4 for 4 from the line here in the second half. The first one is up and good. 11 points in the game. 12 points in the game for Tobias, averaging 16.6. Puts her in the top 10 of all 4A players. The next one is up and good. Perfect from the line here in half number 2. They do get the ball inbounded out there to Serrano. Serrano throws it up, and Tobias will steal it and gets fouled going to the bucket. Tries the layup and doesn't get it to fall, but will go to the line. Valentine will pick up the foul, her first of the night. But back to the line is Tobias. 2:03 left to go. We were here 5 seconds ago, and that one is up and good. 7 points from the line here in half number 2. 8 points from the line overall. And her second shot will be up and good as well. 38-24. The Mingus Marauders up on top. Ball tipped away and back out of bounds. Mingus playing very hard defense. Full court press. And they will get the ball in to Greselek, who gives it up And there will be a steal by Tobias. Tobias up underneath. It goes to Martinez. Martinez will travel on the way to the basket as she gets up off the floor. And it's going to be Bradshaw ball. 1:55 left to go. Mingus has been playing basketball on this side of the court pretty much the entire period. Greselek, it gives it up. It goes over to Serrano. Inside, driving toward the back bucket is going to be Johnson, who throws it up. She'll get fouled before that, though. And it's going to be Villalobos picking up the foul. That is her first 14 fouls, though. They do put Johnson to the line, though. Johnson hasn't been to the free throw line, and she'll get the first one. Johnson's got 3 points in the game, 2 in the first half. Now the free throw. She'll get a second try at it. Low dribble, shot up, and she'll get the second one. Serrano will come back in for Bradshaw. Martinez is out there. Smith is out there. Greselek for the Bradshaw Bears. Villalobos has the ball for the Mingus Marauders. Tries the right-hand side, takes a screen into the corner, tipped away by Smith, and now a jump ball up against Villalobos. Ties it up with Martinez. The arrow goes to Bradshaw, and Bradshaw will inbound once again, 38-26. And Greselek doesn't get the ball. They're going to give it up to Smith on the far side. Smith gets it across the timeline, breaks the defense. Greselek in the corner. Now a dribble and a shot up, off, no good. Serrano gets the rebound, shot, no good. Will get charged in the process, or fouled in the process. And it is going to be against Martin. Martin picks up her first foul, but it is the 5th foul, team foul. So for 1:22 left to go, both teams will be at the line. Serrano puts the first one up and in. She was 1 for 2 in the first half, now 1 for 1 in the second half. She's got 6 points in the game. Second one is up and good as well. 38-28, Mingus now with the ball. 1:20 left to go in period number 3. Villalobos takes a screen and almost loses it, gives it up to Tobias. Tobias tries the right-hand side behind the screen. In the corner, drives baseline, shot up, no good. Villalobos with the rebound, throws it out top. It goes to Valles. Valles in the corner. And driving to the basket as Martinez gives it up for Tobias for 3, off, no good. Martin steals the rebound and puts it up for the points. Emily Martin, what a play out there. Bradshaw now with the ball. Johnson will step out of bounds. It's going to be white ball as she got double teamed right up against the line, and Mingus will now inbound. Tobias will inbound the ball for the Mingus Marauders. Little toss over to Villalobos. Villalobos back to Tobias, who saves it from going out of bounds. She wasn't expecting it. Now looking for somewhere to go. We'll try over to Martin. Martin loses it. Villalobos steals it back. In the corner it goes to Valles. Valles loses it out of bounds. And we're going to see whose ball it is. It's going to be Mingus ball. 27.5 seconds left to go. 40-28. Mingus with a 12-point lead. And will be inbounding under their own basket here. They'll get the ball into Villalobos. Villalobos puts the ball down to drive and will get fouled in the process. That should put her at the line.
Foul number 3, Giselle Serrano.
Serrano picks up her first foul of the game. Villalobos will go to the line to shoot 2. Villalobos is 1 for 4 from the line. Misses that one. We'll get another tryout here. With 23.9 seconds left to go in period number 3, we'll spin the ball. Set it up, shot up and front of the rim, back of the rim and in. And she's got 2 points from the free throw line here in the second half. Smith, double teamed, will turn around, go the opposite direction, and we're going to go over-unders, and that's going to be a turnover. Smith gives the ball up. Smith is a hard player out there. She is a competitor for these Bradshaw Bears. I'm impressed. Villalobos looking to inbound for the Mingus Marauders. They're going to give it in to Valles. Valles will then dribble it, turn it around. Into the corner it goes to Villalobos. Gets her lady up in the air, puts the shot up, misses it. Rebound comes down as Bradshaw will get it out to Serrano, and she'll drive to the basket, give it up to Johnson as time runs out and it just goes off. Johnson had the open shot and could not get it to fall at the buzzer. That could loom large. 41-28 as we go into period number 4. The Mingus Marauders on top by 13. We're back after this.
Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros is locally owned and 3 generations strong. Offering the best nationwide warranty anywhere with 50,000 locations to serve you. Log on to ReesesTire.com for coupons, rebates, and specials, schedule your service appointment, and shop for tires or wheels. And look for finance options with no credit needed. Pull in at Reese's Tire in Cottonwood or start online at ReesesTire.com.
Yavapai College has many degree and certificate programs to get you on track to a rewarding, well-paying career in a variety of industries such as healthcare, manufacturing, construction, elementary education, and art. Fall semester starts on August 15th, so there's still time to register. Visit us online today at yc.edu/admission to connect with your future career.
Well, the Mingus Marauders 8 minutes away if they can maintain their lead out here today over the Bradshaw Bears to sweep Bradshaw. Mingus won, the freshman squad won, as well as the JV squad. The JV squad won by about 9. The Mingus Marauders varsity squad leading by 13. Mingus will have the ball to start period number 4 as Tobias looks to inbound. And they're going to get it into Martinez. Martinez is going to give it back to Tobias. Tobias with the dribble way up top. Looks for somewhere to go. Will drive. Will give it up to Villalobos. Villalobos over to Thompson. Thompson drives with a screen out of Martin. And Tobias thought about 3. Gives it up. Inside it goes. Shot up and good. Holy cow. Ladies and gentlemen, that was phenomenal. Breaking the press out here as the Bradshaw Bears as they'll get it over to Smith. Smith across the timeline. Gives it up to the point. Up underneath. Fouled from behind by Villalobos, who helps her back up. As missing the shot is Martinez. Villalobos picks up her second foul. Going to the line, shooting, is going to be Martinez. Martinez has no points in the game as of yet, and she fixes that problem right there with 1.
Madison Bardone checks in for Bradshaw.
Bardone comes back in. She'll be playing with 4 fouls. Grazalek will step out, who, by the way, is in the running for valedictorian, I am told. Martinez, second shot up, off, no good. Smith goes up top to get it. Johnson for 3, off, no good. As a rebound comes down to Martin. Martin will get the ball, jump ball, and it's going to be Bradshaw ball. Bradshaw comes in, and stepping back out is going to be Martinez for Bradshaw. As Beret will come in. Brianna will step in. Martin will come out. Huge rebound out there by Martin. Got tied up though. 43-29. Bradshaw looking to inbound. They will get the ball up underneath. A good shot, but bounced around as Smith contains it. 3-point shot, up, off, no good. Rebound once again fought for. Mingus comes down with it. Up it goes to Villalobos. Villalobos has a streaking beret, throws it in, loses it, as Bradshaw will pick it off for the Mingus Marauders. Cross it goes to the left-hand side as Smith will bring it out to the top to Johnson. Johnson tries the right-hand side as Martinez on her, puts it up, loses it as Villalobos throws it up. Martinez breaking, will try to get the ball back to Tobias as it goes out of bounds. A foul called, I think.
Foul number 12.
Foul will be on Callie Smith, her 3rd. Mingus will inbound. First team foul for both. Well, both squads have one team foul in period number 4. Mingus looking to inbound. And we will get a timeout called for the Mingus Marauders. So with their timeout, we're going to take a timeout. We will be back. The Mingus Marauders leading 43-29, 6:42 left to go in this one. We're back after this.
Choose the region's most comprehensive heart program. Choose care close to home. Choose world-class surgeons. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Choose precision. Choose innovation. Choose robotic-assisted knee and hip replacement. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Hi, I'm Kevin Fiskor, owner of Fiskor Heating and Cooling, here to tell you why you can rest easy knowing that my company is the only HVAC company in Northern Arizona that is Pearl certified. Pearl is a firm that fewer than 5% of contractors in the country qualify for. This third-party certification lets you, the customer, know that we are committed to excellence in every aspect of our work, from the equipment we use to quality of work we provide. Prior to arrival, we'll send you a profile on the technician that will be in your home. Rest easy and call Fiskor Heating and Cooling for all your HVAC needs.
Well, the Mingus Marauders have to definitely manage their timeouts as they've been playing full court press all game. And that is a lot of work. Mingus looking to inbound now. They get the ball into Tobias. Tobias turns around, shot up, and gets it to roll. She's got 2 buckets here in the second half, breaking the press and then throwing it out of bounds as it goes to Serrano. And it goes out of bounds. That'll be Mingus ball. Martinez will inbound for the Mingus Marauders. Looking for somewhere to go. Into Thompson it goes. Thompson with the dribble. Throws it back over, and it goes out of bounds, but it's going to be Mingus ball. Goes off the back of Johnson as it was intended for Beret streaking through the paint. And Thompson's going to inbound for the Mingus Marauders. Tobias has Smith on her defensively, and they will get the ball into Villalobos. Villalobos shot up, off, no good. Smith down with the rebound. Will get double teamed and then go the opposite direction. And hasn't crossed the timeline yet, finally does. Comes to the near side with the dribble, switches hands, gives it over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw drives in the corner, knocked away by Beret. Out of bounds, 19 seconds left to go on the shot clock. And Bradshaw will inbound. Serrano will inbound for the Bradshaw Bears. Looking for somewhere to go, gets it out to Smith. Smith over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw with the dribble, hands it off to Smith. Smith inside and knocked away by Beret. Serrano couldn't get the shot up. Beret picks up the foul. Second team foul for the Mingus Marauders. Beret goes to the line, or pardon me, Serrano goes to the line. She's now 4 for 5 from the free throw line here. The student body president for Bradshaw High School. Second one is up, no good. Smith towers over everybody, gets it. Now this time Tobias comes down with the rebound, and she'll bring it up. Gets it up inside, trying to get it to Beret, tipped away, out of bounds. Coach Hoke says, slow it down, slow it down. Herrera comes in. Thompson steps out for the Mingus Marauders. Pardon me. Martinez is looking to inbound. No, now it's going to be Herrera inbounding for the Mingus Marauders. Lexia looking for somewhere to go. And gets it into Villalobos, who can't control it. It goes out of bounds. Bradshaw ball. 15-point lead, 45-30, 5:47 left to go in this one. Bradshaw will throw the ball over to Smith. Smith loses the handle and chases it out of bounds. And that'll be a turnover. Mingus will now inbound. Good thought. Smith couldn't handle it. Tobias will now inbound. 5:45 left to go. It comes into Villalobos. Villalobos decides to dribble. Got her Serrano on her defensively. Goes to the left. Inside the key. It goes out. Martinez gets the tip. Inside to Tobias. Tobias up underhand and gets it to go. Woo! What a play. Denanet. Here comes Bradshaw the other way. Bradshaw into the paint. Gives it up. Nice shot by Bardone. In for the bucket. Bardone, the open shot, makes it count. And she's got 2 field goals on the game. And it is going to be a timeout. Bradshaw. 47-32, 5:16 left to go. We're going to take a break here from Mingus Union High School. The Marauders, the Lady Marauders, trying to get back on the winning track after a 1-2 road trip. We're back after this.
Hi, I'm Kevin Fiskor, owner of Fiskor Heating and Cooling, here to tell you why you can rest easy knowing that my company is the only HVAC company in Northern Arizona that is Pearl certified. Pearl is a firm that fewer than 5% of contractors in the country qualify for. This third-party certification lets you, the customer, know that we are committed to excellence in air heating.
Yavapai College has many degree and certificate programs to get you on track to a rewarding, well-paying career in a variety of industries such as healthcare, manufacturing, construction, elementary education, and art. Fall semester starts on August 15th, so there's still time to register. Visit us online today at yc.edu/admission to connect with your future career.
Tobias will look to inbound for the Mingus Marauders. 47-32 full court press out here by the Bradshaw Bears. Villalobos looks to break it, has the dribble, gets across the timeline, and will go to the right-hand side, take a screen from Herrera into the corner. It goes and tipped away. Good hustle out there by Johnson, and that should be Mingus ball. Martinez will inbound for the Marauders. She'll have Johnson on her defensively. She'll throw it deep to Tobias. Tobias way out top. Starts the dribble. Goes to the right-hand side. Drives toward the paint. Shot up. No good. And it's going to be Mingus ball. A block shot out there. Good defense by Bradshaw. Mingus will have the inbound under the basket, though. Herrera looking for somewhere to go. Underneath to Beret. Beret will throw it between her legs out to Martinez. Tobias now collects it for the Mingus Marauders, gets to the dribble, resets it. Herrera now, right-hand side, almost lost it, gets it back, and time runs out on the top clock, shot clock, and Bradshaw will get the turnover. Mingus takes the time off the clock, though. 4:38 left to go. Bradshaw looks to inbound. They will get it into Johnson. Johnson loses the dribble, but it goes out to Smith. Smith drives to the baseline, brings it back out, gets it out to Bradshaw. Bradshaw, pretty shot, up, lost, no miss. And then Bradshaw will get it. Now driving is going to be Johnson, and the 2 players collide, and that one hurt.
Offensive foul, number 11, Emma Johnson.
Johnson did not have control of the ball. She got hit and had the ball in her gut when she ran into a player, so that one probably hurt. Johnson picks up her 2nd foul. Mingus will inbound now. 4:22 left to go, period number 4. Tobias gets the ball into Martinez, almost stolen away. Martinez up to Herrera. Herrera drives to the baseline, tries to get it over to Beret, misses, but it goes to Villalobos. As Tobias will drive, Villalobos picks it up, a free ball, 3-point shot, up and good by Martinez. Martinez picks up the 3-point bucket, her 2nd of the game, and almost threw it back court. Smith throws it up underneath. Serrano gets the bucket and is fouled. Looks for the 3-point play.
Count the basket for Giselle Serrano.
Serrano now, her first bucket here in the 2nd half, but she's 3 for 3 from the line.
Giselle Serrano to the line, shooting.
Pardon me, 3 for 4 from the line. Back to the line as she goes. The first one is up and good. And here come the Mingus Marauders. Tobias now with the ball. 50-35, 15-point lead. Martinez directs traffic, goes to the right-hand side, gets it into Villalobos. Villalobos stops the dribble and gets it out to Tobias. Tobias comes around the right side into the corner to Herrera. Herrera loses it as Serrano picks it up, and that'll be a foul, most likely against Herrera.
Foul number 2, Alexia Herrera, her third.
That is her third foul. Kinsey comes in. Beret will step back out for the Mingus Marauders. 3:27 left to go, 50-35. And that pass is stolen out there by Villalobos into Tobias. Tobias will get a jump ball. Actually, I'll say that Valentin will get the jump ball. Arrow goes Mingus's way. Mingus will inbound under the basket. 3:22 left to go. Herrera under the basket. Pounds the ball, telling everybody to move. Looking for somewhere to go. Better get it in quick, and runs out of time. Excellent defense out there by Bradshaw, and Bradshaw will now inbound. Thompson comes back in, Herrera comes out. Serrano trying to inbound the ball. We'll get it to the near side, back to Serrano. Serrano with the dribble. She's got Tobias on her defensively, and she will get across the timeline on the far side and get fouled. Tobias picks up her second foul. That'll be the fourth team foul for the Mingus Marauders, and fifth team foul for the Mingus Marauders. So Serrano will go to the line to shoot 2, and that is not what you want to do. You don't want to allow Bradshaw to get back in the game at the line. And Serrano has been fantastic from the line. She is 5 for 6 from the line so far here in the second half. Second one is up, and this one hits the front of the rim and the back, and will go in. 50-37 now. Martinez gives it up to Tobias. Tobias comes across the timeline. Tobias starts to the right-hand side, gets it over to Villalobos. Villalobos with the dribble now. Backs down her player, out to Thompson. Thompson loses the handle, gets back inside to Kinsey. Kinsey gets it up and in. Alice, her first bucket here of the second half, extends the lead back to 15. They get the ball into Bradshaw. Bradshaw now double teamed, gets tipped away. Martinez gets it over to Villalobos. Villalobos up for the quick and easy bucket. 54-37. Bradshaw now breaks the timeline with Smith. Smith winds her way around, gets double teamed, and will get fouled. And it's going to be another foul out there by Tobias, her third. And going to the line is going to be Smith with 2:20 left to go. So that allows Bradshaw to score without the clock running. Smith has not been to the free throw line yet in this game. Sinks the first one. She's got 8 points in the game. Makes the score 54-38. Second shot is up and good. Callie Smith sinks both of them. Mingus is going to inbound here. Tobias looks to bring it in, looking for somewhere to go. We'll get it out to Villalobos. Villalobos turns and drives, contains the ball, gives it out to Martinez. Martinez with 2:13 left to go into Kinsey. Kinsey almost gets tied up, loses it for a moment, gets it back. And we'll get it over to Martinez. Martinez up for 3, off, no good. Villalobos with the long rebound, tied up, now gives it up to Tobias. Tobias over to Martinez. Martinez inside to Kinsey. Kinsey, 3 players on her, gets the shot up. Villalobos with the rebound, puts it up and in. Good fight for the Mingus Marauders up underneath the basket. Valentin now with the dribble for the Bradshaw Bears. Over to Johnson. Johnson has Villalobos on her defensively. Brings it over to Valentin. Valentin in the corner. Goes to Bardone. Bardone Hands it off to Bradshaw. Bradshaw had a three, didn't take it. Over to Smith. Smith, the ball over the top of her head. Out to Johnson. Johnson double team now. Gives it over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw, an open shot. Will get it. It's two. She was inside the line, but she will get the bucket. Her first points of the game. Mingus Marauders quickly down the other way. Tobias takes the screen. Now a dribble. Goes to the right-hand side. Villalobos in the corner. And it'll get it out to Thompson. Thompson shot up, no good. And Kinsey gets the rebound and foul, putting it back up. The foul is going to be on 22. That's the second on Valentine. Kinsey will go to the line. Alice has not been to the line yet today. How about that? She's got 10 points in the game, now 11. The center for the Mingus Marauders. Wholesale changes out here for the Bradshaw Bears. Morris comes back in. Connolly comes back in. As well. Up and fall. And here come the Bradshaw Bears with less than a minute left to go, and it's stipped away, almost saved out there by Tobias. Man, she is like a cat, quick. Inbound, it's going to be Morris. Morris gives it up for Johnson. Less than 50 seconds left to go. Back to Johnson. Over to Morris. Morris, back to Johnson. Yeah, Valentine, and then into the corner it goes. Back out top to Johnson. Over. Stolen out there by Tobias. Tobias has a one-on-one. Coming to the basket and puts it up. Can't get it. Gets a rebound. Puts it up and puts it in. Tobias scores again for the Mingus Marauders, 60-41. Here comes Johnson with 18 seconds left to go. Here comes Valentine. Valentine inside, stolen away by the Mingus Marauders. 9 seconds left to go as Martinez doesn't even have to cross the timeline. And she will get it poked away. She'll get it back, less than a second. And there it is, that's the game. The Mingus Marauders, a 19-point victory over the Bradshaw Bears. Bounce back from a 1-2 road trip with a big win here at home to go 5-3 in the Grand Canyon region and 11-3 overall on the record. So the Mingus Marauders will improve. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have final totals and stats when we return to Mingus Union High School after this.
Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros is locally owned and 3 generations strong, offering the best nationwide warranty anywhere with 50,000 locations to serve you. Log on to ReesesTire.com for coupons, rebates, and specials, schedule your service appointment, and shop for tires or wheels. And look for finance options with no credit needed. Pull in at Reese's Tire in Cottonwood or start online at ReesesTire.com.
Choose the region's most comprehensive heart program. Choose care close to home. Choose world-class surgeons. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Choose precision. Choose innovation. Choose robotic-assisted knee and hip replacement. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Back here at Mingus Union High School, the Marauders victorious by a score of 60-41 here in the game. Kenna Martinez ended up for her squad, ended up with 1 free throw, so she had 1 point in the game. Serrano, 13 points in the game, 4 buckets, and was 7 for 9 from the line. Had a fantastic night from the line. 2 points for Bradshaw. Bridget put in 1 bucket. Emma Johnson had 2 free throws in the game and a bucket for 4 points on the night. Callie Smith played hard out here. Great rebounder. I didn't keep her rebound stats, but she had a ton of rebounds here tonight. She just skied out there for the Bradshaw Bears. Had 4 points from the field goal range, 2 points from the line, and a 3-pointer to go along with it. So 9 points on the night for Smith. Valentine ended up with 2 points in the game. And Bardone on the night ended up with 4 points, all in the second half. Morris did not score here today. Maggie Grazalek had 6 points in the game. 41 points for the Bradshaw Bears here on the night as the Mingus Marauders victorious here 60-19. We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we will have Mingus Marauders stats here for you, and we'll take a look at their upcoming schedule as well when we return to Mingus Union High School after this.
My college has many you on track variety of industry, construction, elementary education, and art. Fall semester starts on August 15th, so there's still time to register. Visit us online today at yc.edu/admission to connect with your future career.
Choose the region's most comprehensive heart program. Choose care close to home. Choose world-class surgeons. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Choose precision. Choose innovation. Choose robotic-assisted knee and hip replacement. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Back here at Mingus Union High School, the Marauders victorious by a score of 60-41. And taking a look at their upcoming schedule, 3 out of the next 4 are at home, which also means that 3 out of the next 4 are going to be here on Verde Valley TV. That is Sparklight Channel 1056, as well as you can find us online at YouTube, Verde Valley TV. Take us wherever you want to watch Mingus Marauder ladies basketball. Here tonight, the Mingus Marauders 2 points from Baez in the game, 7 points for Michaela Martinez, 1 3-pointer and 2 field goals out there. Bianca Villalobos had a 3-pointer, a couple of field goals, and was 2 for 6 from the line. 9 points in the game, had all of those in the second half. Emily Martin had added 2 points for the Marauders. Alice Kinsey, great job rebounding here, had 2 points from the line and 5 buckets for the squad. For you don't, oh my gosh, put us back in, please, hurry. Sorry about that. Did not mean for that to happen. All right, so back here we got accidentally unplugged, but that's all right. 12 points on the night from Alice Kinsey. She had 5 field goals in the game. 5 points tonight from Marie Thompson, 1 from 1 3-pointer and 1 field goal. And Savannah Tobias, what a game for this young lady. She had 7 field goals on the night, 23 points in the game, 7 field goals for the night, and well, she missed 2 free throws in the night. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She was 9 for 11 from the free throw line here tonight. 23 points in the game, 60 points for the Mingus Marauders victorious over the Bradshaw Bears. Coming up the schedule, our next game is going to be the 23rd. That is next to Tuesday against Lee Williams right here at Mingus Union High School and on Verde Valley TV. Then the Marauders will travel up to Flagstaff to take on the Eagles, who are on their way to another Grand Canyon Region Championship once again. And then the Mojave squad, the Thunderbirds, come to town on the 26th, and then we will final out to the regular season on the 1st of February as the Prescott Badgers come to town, who beat the Marauders by 3 points in Prescott. That will be a battle, no doubts about it. We're going to take a break. When we return, we're going to see if we get an interview with one of our players when we come back to Mingus Union High School after this.
Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros is locally owned and 3 generations strong, offering the best nationwide warranty anywhere with 50,000 locations to serve you. Log on to ReesesTire.com for coupons, rebates, and specials, schedule your service appointment, and shop for tires or wheels. And look for finance options with no credit needed. Pull in at Reese's Tire in Cottonwood or start online at reesestire.com.
Yavapai College has many degree and certificate programs to get you on track to a rewarding, well-paying career in a variety of industries such as healthcare, manufacturing, construction, elementary education, and art. Fall semester starts on August 15th, so there's still time to register. Visit us online today at yc.edu/admission to connect with your future career.
Comeback, but it was back here at Mingus Union High School. The Mingus Marauders victorious by a score of 60-41, and we have a interview here for the Mingus Marauders wearing number 20. Emily Martin comes on board with us. Welcome to Verde Valley TV. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. You had a great game rebounding the ball out there. You had 2 points in the game, but I couldn't keep track of your rebounds. I can't keep track of your rebounds, but you had a bunch.
Thank you.
Yeah. Was it fun?
It was fun, yeah.
So tell me about the intensity of this game. It looked like there was some physicalness to this game.
Yeah, the girls on Bradshaw, they're very physical, and it's like hard to it's just very physical, and like they push you around, so you have to you can't let that get to you, and you just have to keep pushing you.
So it's kind of like playing against your shadow?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like everybody was in the back pocket. However, I've got to turn around and say that Mingus played the same kind of defense here tonight.
Yeah, we did. We've been trying to get a lot more aggressive on defense and trying to block more shots and preventing them from cutting as much.
Right.
And we did a really good job at that tonight.
So almost played the entire game with a full court press. That's tiring.
Yes.
That is extremely tiring. That's playing. It's easier to play offense, isn't it?
Yes, very.
Yeah. So defensively, almost an entire game with a full court press, that's tough to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. I understand that. So last couple of games, the road trip didn't go particularly well for the Mingus Marauders, 1-2 on the road trip. Talk to me a little bit about the Prescott game. Lose by 3 right at the end of the game.
Yeah, so it was a really close game, and we kept going back and forth, and then we were tied with 5-10 seconds left in the game, and one of their girls went up for a 3, and sadly one of our girls fouled her, so she got 3 free throws and made all of them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So yeah, can the ice in the veins going to the line?
Yeah.
Well, then they earned it, right?
Yeah, they
did.
did.
Which is absolutely fantastic. And then go up to Coconino, and that game just did not start very well for you guys at all.
Yeah, we had we only scored 2 points in the second quarter. The first half was pretty rough, but we did make a pretty good comeback in the last half, but just not good enough to win.
So you needed 5 periods to pick off a victory?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, sometimes it goes that way. So the first time these two teams match up, you and Bradshaw, it ends up to go to a double overtime game, which was quite intense. Now you've got the last 3 out of the 4 going to be home. Talk to me about the advantage with the hometown crowd and everything else.
I feel like there's a huge advantage for home because we don't have to travel, sitting on the bus for 2 or 3 hours, however long. That's very tiring, and
right.
And then we get to we know our court more. We're better. It just feels better for us, and yeah.
So if the Mingus Marauders are able to win, say 3 out of their last 4 games, this squad could do something that Mingus has not done in a while, which is get introduced to playoffs.
Yeah, go to playoffs.
So
yeah.
what's the talk in the locker room about this?
I don't know. There's we haven't talked about it that much, but we're trying to this win was very important to us, so we can get, because we are on our losing streak. Right. But we just broke that, so yeah.
Way to go.
Thank you.
Love that. Okay, but now obviously we're set. We're sitting right now ranked number 16. The victory here tonight is certainly going to help us as we move along with power points. We got Lee Williams coming up next week. You've got Mojave coming up next week. Both of those games at home, and then you finish out the season. And I think that is a perfect last season game going up against a Prescott squad right before the possible playoffs.
Yeah.
That should prove key for, I mean, both of those squads are going to be playing for a playoff spot.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's going to be a battle, which will be right here at Mingus Union High School. So I appreciate it. Emily, thank you for joining us here on Verde Valley TV. Once again, here tonight, the Mingus Marauders victorious over the Bradshaw Bears by a score of 60-41. I want to thank Tishan, our camera person out here tonight, as well as Mr. Barkley, who is our producer. I want to thank Emily Martin, our interview here. I'm Jackie Bessler, bidding one and all a fantastic evening from Mingus Union High School. Good night.
"2023 Mingus girls basketball coverage is brought to you by Fiskor Heating and Cooling. With over 20 years of experience you can rely on, Fiskor Heating and Cooling is there for you. Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros, the best nationwide warranty around, with over 50,000 locations nationwide to serve you. Yavapai College, you can, we can, together. Northern Arizona Healthcare, Orthopedic and Spine Institutes. The 2023 Mingus Girls Basketball Booster Club sponsors include the Cottonwood Firefighters Association, Black Hills Auto Body, Verde Valley Christian Church, Taylor Waste, and Journey Church. This has been a presentation of Yavapai Broadcasting Sports. Any reproduction or use of this broadcast without written permission from Mingus Union High School or Yavapai Broadcasting is strictly prohibited.